Stop for 1 second. Be honest with me. How many times have you started learning English and quit 2 weeks later? Not because you're lazy. Not because you're not smart. But because nobody ever taught you how to stay motivated when English feels hard. By the end of this episode, you will know exactly what to do on the days you want to give up. And I'm going to save the most powerful idea, the one thing that changed everything for one of my students, for the very end. So stay with me. Hello and welcome to English Ignite Podcast. I'm Alex, and I'm so happy you are here today. In today's episode, we're going to talk about motivation. How to stay strong. How to keep going. How to actually enjoy learning English, even on the days it feels heavy. This topic matters because grammar doesn't quit on people. Vocabulary doesn't quit on people. Motivation does. And once you understand how it really works, my friend, it stops controlling you. I will be speaking slowly and clearly, so you can follow me, and repeat after me. So, are you ready? Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. And let's begin, together. Learning English is not easy. And that's okay. It's normal to feel tired. It's normal to feel slow. But you are not alone. Every single person who has ever learned a new language has felt exactly what you feel right now. Some days, learning feels light and fun. Other days, it feels like pushing a heavy door that won't open. That's not a sign you're failing. That's a sign you're human. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to speak fast. You don't need to know every word. You just need to keep going, slowly, gently, one small step after another. Here's a question for you. Think about it honestly. What made you stop last time? Was it a busy week? Was it a mistake that embarrassed you? Was it simply boredom? Hold that answer in your mind. Because in a few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it. But first, let's talk about the one thing every successful learner has, even the ones who feel slow. Motivation is not magic. It's not loud. It's not a burst of excitement that lasts forever. Real motivation is quiet. It's the small voice that says, "Try again. Just one more minute." And that's enough. So ask yourself, why do you want to learn English? Maybe it's for your career. Maybe it's to travel. Maybe it's to watch a film without subtitles and finally understand the joke. Whatever your reason is, it's valid. It's strong. And it's going to carry you further than any app or textbook ever will. Now let's shadow that idea together. Repeat after me. My reason is strong. Now you repeat. I don't need to be perfect. Now you repeat. I just need to continue. Now you repeat. Good job. Very good. That's the foundation. But foundations alone don't build a house. You need action. So let's go deeper, because I have 5 tips for you, and tip number 3 might be the one you're missing right now. Tip number 1, do just a little. You don't need 1 hour. You don't need a full lesson. You need one small action. Listen for 5 minutes. Read 1 paragraph. Say 1 sentence out loud. Even 60 seconds of English is better than 0. Here's a real example. One of my students, Marcus, from Poland, told me he only had 3 minutes a day because of his job. 3 minutes. I told him, use them. 6 months later, he was holding full conversations with tourists in his city. 3 minutes, repeated every day, beat 1 hour repeated never. Tip number 2, remember your reason. On hard days, your brain forgets why you started. So write your reason down. Say it out loud. Put it somewhere you'll see it, your phone, your mirror, your desk. Let's practice saying it. Repeat after me. I am learning English for a reason. Now you repeat. My reason gives me energy. Now you repeat. That's tip 2. But tip 3 is the one that fixes the biggest mistake most learners make without even knowing it. Tip number 3, make it easy to start. Don't wait for the perfect mood. Don't wait for silence, or energy, or motivation to magically appear. Motivation almost never comes first, action comes first, and motivation follows. So make English easy to reach. Leave your book open on the table. Save a video before you go to sleep. Set a 10-minute timer. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is simply to start. And once you start, the rest becomes lighter. Tip number 4, be kind to yourself. Don't say, I'm bad at English. Don't say, I'll never speak well. Instead, say this with me. Repeat after me. I am learning. Now you repeat. I am trying. Now you repeat. I am doing my best. Now you repeat. Well done. That voice inside your head, the one that criticizes you, speak to it the way you'd speak to a good friend. Because you deserve that same kindness. Tip number 5, celebrate small wins. Did you listen to English today? That's a win. Did you learn one new word? That's a win too. You don't need big results. You need to notice the small victories and let yourself feel good about them. That's 5 tips. 5 tools you can use starting today. But here's the thing, tips only work if you can see your progress. And most learners can't. So let's fix that next. How to actually see your progress. In this part, I'll use slightly longer sentences than before, still slow, still simple, because this will help your listening grow stronger. Don't worry if you miss a word here or there. Just relax and follow the meaning. Many learners study for weeks and still ask themselves, am I really improving? Is any of this working? Here's the truth, my friend, you are improving. You are better today than you were yesterday, even if you can't feel it yet. So how do you actually see it? Let's talk about a few simple ways. First, keep a small English notebook. Write 1 sentence a day. For example, today I listened to a podcast. I learned the word progress. I understood a video without pausing it. Small entries. 1 month later, read them again. You will be shocked at how far you've come. Second, record your voice. You don't need a professional microphone. Just your phone. Say 2 sentences today. Say the same 2 sentences again next week. Then compare them. Your pronunciation will sound clearer. your voice will sound more confident. That is progress you can actually hear. Third, notice the quiet moments. Progress isn't always a test score. Sometimes it's the moment you understand a sentence without translating it in your head. Sometimes it's the first time you watch a video without subtitles and everything just makes sense. Small, quiet, but powerful. If you're still listening right now, that already tells me something important about you. You're serious about this. And that puts you ahead of most people who ever try to learn a language. Now, here's a question. Are you ready for the part of this episode that most people skip, but that changes everything? Because up next, we need to talk about the thing that stops more learners than laziness ever could: fear. Facing the fear of mistakes. Many learners tell me, "Alex, I don't want to speak. I'm scared I'll say it wrong. My grammar isn't perfect." I understand that fear completely. But listen closely, my friend, mistakes are not the enemy of learning. Mistakes are the learning. Think about a baby learning to walk. It falls. Again and again. Nobody says, "Stop trying." We smile, and we say, "Try again." That baby doesn't feel shame, it feels progress. You are doing the exact same thing, just with English. You are walking. You are trying. You are learning. So if you say the wrong word, it's okay. If someone corrects you, it's okay. That correction means you are growing. Even native speakers make mistakes every single day. So please, don't let fear keep your mouth closed. Speak anyway. Write anyway. Practice anyway. You just need to be brave. Let's shadow this together. Repeat after me. Mistakes are part of learning. Now you repeat. I am not afraid to try. Now you repeat. I will speak anyway. Now you repeat. Perfect. That fear you've been carrying? It's lighter now. And I promise, the more you practice that sentence, the more you'll believe it. Learning doesn't have to feel like work. Here's something I want you to remember. You don't always need a serious study session. You can make learning feel like play, not pressure. Listen to music in English while you cook. Watch short, funny videos. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Yes, really, try it tonight. Read something you actually enjoy, not just a textbook chapter. When learning feels like play, your brain remembers more, and you smile while you study. And when you smile while you study, something interesting happens. You want to come back tomorrow. That's the secret most courses never tell you. Motivation isn't something you force. It's something you build, one enjoyable moment at a time. Now, I promised you the strongest idea would come near the end. Here it is, my friend, so listen closely. English is not just a school subject. It is a key. And that key opens doors most people never even see. Right now, more than 1.5 billion people speak English around the world. That means the moment you speak English, you are never truly alone, no matter where you live. Brazil, Vietnam, Iran, Spain, Ukraine, South Korea, Indonesia. English can connect you to a stranger on the other side of the planet and turn them into a friend. Let me tell you about a student named Amara, from Nigeria. She told me she almost quit English 3 separate times. But she kept her reason close: she wanted to study nursing abroad. 2 years later, she messaged me from a hospital in Ireland, working the job she had dreamed about since she was a teenager. She told me, "Alex, English didn't just teach me words. It changed the direction of my entire life." That is what's waiting for you, too. English can open the door to a better job, to studying abroad, to understanding what's happening across the world, not just in your own city. Even companies in your own country are now searching for people who speak English confidently. So every single word you learn today isn't just vocabulary, it's an investment in the life you're building. Remember at the beginning, when I asked what made you stop last time? Whatever it was, a busy week, a scary mistake, a moment of doubt, it doesn't have power over you anymore. Because now you have 5 tools to fight it, a way to actually see your progress, and a reason bigger than the fear. You made it to the very end of this episode. That means something. You gave your time, your focus, and your energy to something that matters: yourself. Today, we talked about what motivation really is. We talked about 5 simple ways to keep going, even on tired days. We talked about how to actually see your progress. We faced the fear of mistakes together. And we talked about how English can quietly, steadily, change the entire direction of your life, just like it did for Amara. I want you to remember this: it doesn't matter if you speak slowly. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. It doesn't matter if you feel nervous today. What matters is that you are trying. You are growing. You are showing up, just like you did right now, by staying until the last word of this episode. I'm Alex, and this is English Ignite Podcast. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.